Hey guys, what's going on? It's Cameron here, and today I'm going to show you guys just quickly how to rebuild your shocks. So these are out of my Nitro buggy. I already took everything apart, cleaned them, so it's all should be like brand new. Now, obviously, the first thing you got to do is put your shock O-ring grease. So this is what I use, this TLR stuff. I believe it just helps swell up these O-rings a bit. Oh, that was a bit much. So I just kind of massage it in there. So it's just super quick video. I won't go too crazy in depth. You guys might do your shocks different than I do. I'm not really here to tell you how to do it, just for people that don't know. This is how I do mine. That's how I always have. Now I also use the bladders in my shocks. So that's more of a preference thing than anything, but I've always used the bladders. I like them. So that's what we're doing here. Oops. So I just kind of tighten that up. You can see, hopefully you guys can see that in the hole. You can see that O-ring grease. So now I'm going to take my shock shaft here, put it in, pull that all the way out, get that grease off the end. Now I'm going to put my brand new shock boot on here, which I don't know why I have 3 in there. Anyway, yeah, that is the right boot. So these are kind of always a bit of a pain, especially these the Mugen ones. I always like to rip, so I just kind of put that on. I'm going to put that on there loose. Now this is something that you guys can't judge me for, because I do not have shock shaft pliers, which yes I should. So if you have shock shaft pliers, definitely use those, because this is not ideal, but it's what we have. So this is what I'm going to be using. I'll put on my end here. Putting a lot of strength in here just so I can hold the shaft from not moving. Alright, so now that I have that attached, I'm not going to put that on quite yet. The rear of my shocks, I have been running the 550 in it. Or not 550, sorry. 40 weight. 550 CST is what I run on the front, which is roughly a 45, I believe. So I'm going to put this shock weight in, or shock oil. Come on. There we go. Just going to put that on over here. So you can see I've already got my front done. They're just waiting. So I put my fluid in. I normally would put that ring on, but I forgot. So I just work that up. And then down you should see a bunch of bubbles like that. Just a couple more times. Hopefully you guys saw that. I can't really tell. Now I don't fill my shocks up completely with the fluid, the oil. And basically I just let that sit, let that drain. Now while that does that, I'm just going to show you guys how to finish it, because I want to let all the bubbles get out of there. So what I'm going to do is going to take my bladder. This is all dry. I'll plop that in here on top. Take my shock cap. Might be a bit of a bugger to get in here. Don't come off here. Might have to Come on. Alright, well, that's gonna fight me. Well, it's gonna fight me, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick it in. Hopefully that doesn't get all messed up. There we go. Now you can see the hole to for the shock fluid to come out is there. So what I'm gonna do is now screw that on. I don't believe it matters if you put the bladder in and then put the shock cap on, so I don't want to tighten this all the way. I'll loosen that off a bit actually. Just put a bit of that out. You can see all the bubbles coming out of there. I'm going to go to about here. As it's there, screw that down. Tighten that up. Now you can see I have a nice rebuilt shock. Nice and smooth. Don't feel any air in there. So then obviously repeat that with all four, and that's that. Pretty simple. And yeah, but definitely make sure, if you can, make sure to use some shock O-ring grease. It'll help. I didn't touch these shocks all season on both my buggies, and there was zero fluid leaking out, and I say it's because of this, and maybe some Mugen quality too. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully that helped some of you guys out. I'm sure I'll have people saying that I'm doing it wrong, but this is how I do it and it works for me, so whatever. Anyways, see you guys in the next one.